Hey y'all, it's Summer with Hammond's Nest, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to put together a super cute Valentine's Day sign. A few simple steps, very budget friendly. Are you ready? Let's get to it. All right, first up, I picked up this cute project board from Walmart. It's about 12 inches by 5 inches. And then I grabbed some of those cookie sheets from the Dollar Tree, and I'm traced an X with a permanent marker, and I'm cutting 2 of those out of the cookie sheets. And then the other component, I guess you know now, we're making an XOXO hugs and kisses sign. I picked up some wood circles and some tissue paper at Hobby Lobby, and I traced out a heart to fit on top of the wood slice. I cut out one and then traced that one to make sure it matched the other. My wood slices ended up being about 2.5 inches, and those X's ended up being about 4 inches by 2.5 inches. So that's how it's laid out on this particular board. Your next step is going to be to take some gold metallic paint. This is what I like to add a little shine to the project. And I'm actually painting that metal gold. So I'm going to paint both of the X's gold. Get that finished, set it to the side, let it dry. And then while that's drying, you're going to need some Mod Podge for the next step. So I'm going to actually take those tissue paper hearts that I cut out, and I'm going to go ahead and decoupage them using the Mod Podge on top of the wood slices. This is pretty simple. 1 coat of Mod Podge on the wood slice. Lay down the tissue paper heart, and then press it down just to get any bubbles. Make sure it's flat. You could use a lot of different things for this heart. Fabric or scrapbook paper, tissue paper. And then just put you a sealing coat over that. Now it looks frosty right now. We're going to go ahead and do the other one too. But that Mod Podge, if you've never worked with it, it's just like white glue. And once it's all glued down, it has to dry and then it'll dry clear. I'm using a matte formula. There are a lot of different, there's a gloss and all that kind of stuff, but I like the matte. So we'll put that to the side, still using our Mod Podge. I've used these cookie sheets for lots of different projects, and I found that whatever paint finish I give them, sometimes I've left them silver, but if I give them a paint finish, I really like to seal it with Mod Podge so that it doesn't rub off because the metal is kind of slick. But it works really nicely. So I'm putting on a coat. That's what you see me doing here, putting on a coat of Mod Podge to seal that all in. Now it's time to build our sign. So we have our X's, we have our O's, and we're going to lay it out, make sure it's all fit and where I want to glue it down. For the glue part, I'm using my industrial glue E6000, and then I'm using hot glue to set it. So I'm going to glue down the X just like that. This glue mixture really ensures a nice hold. I'm going to repeat that process for all the rest of the components on the board. And so that should lay out nicely. Now the hot glue sets quick just to hold it in place, but that industrial glue will set overnight and really have a nice grab. So I thought those X's looked a little plain, so I wanted to embellish them. I picked up this paper flowers from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just grabbing one of those each for the middle of the X's. Isn't that cute? I think that adds a nice extra touch. Lastly, I wanted to adorn this beautiful Valentine sign with a perfect little bow. So all the ribbon you see me using here all came from Hobby Lobby. We've got gold polka dots, some pretty pink texture, and those pretty green leaves. And so it just makes nice. I'm just cutting some strips of ribbon. I think the strips are about 6 inches long. You know, this project could, you know, use a smaller bow or bigger bow, whatever to your liking. But I thought it would really bring it all together. So I've cut my strips now, and the way that I layer this bow is I crisscross it in my hand. What you see here in the camera is the front of the bow. So I'm just crisscrossing like X's back and forth in my hand, and keeping the center very tight is important for it to have a little bit of poof and movement. Then tie it with a little jute string or wire or something, whatever you have on hand. Kind of fluff it out, curl it. I'm trimming up the edges here, and it is finished. Well, here is that cute bow up close. I think this project could go with or without it, up to you. But look how beautiful it looks all together. All that shine and that texture and dimension. It's just so beautiful. Let me know if you give it a try. I think it's pretty simple for all the detail we packed into this one. So I'll see you again real soon for another crafty idea. Bye. It has such beautiful colors, beautiful textures. Just lots of dimension. I love when something like this comes together because that's my favorite, the texture and dimension. I hope you enjoyed watching this fun craft and it inspires you to do your very own. Visit hammondsnest.com for more ideas. I'll see you later.